This is Political Science 11th F, and I'm continuing the chapter The Constitution. In the previous lecture, I had told you about the meaning and definition of the Constitution and the preamble. Preamble, which is the preface of the Constitution, which gives the introduction of the Constitution of India. Along with that, I had explained the meaning of terms like secular, socialist, republic, democratic, etc. Today I am going to tell you about why do we need the constitution. Children, you know that the constitution is a set of laws mentioned in a kind of book called constitution, according to which the country runs the administration or the government is run. Everything in the country is run, managed, controlled according to the laws mentioned in the constitution. So this is nothing but the rules and regulations for all the people living in a particular country. Different countries have different rules and regulations, so their constitution is different from each other. Otherwise also, children, if we see, all of us are following some or the other rules, conditions, terms everywhere in our life, at home, in schools, in market, outside, wherever we go, whatever we do, we are supposed to behave in a particular manner and follow certain conditions. So these conditions that are for all the people living in a particular country and they are to be followed are known as the laws. And these laws are enforced by the government. They have legal force behind them, which means if we do not follow such laws, there is a provision to punish the defaulter accordingly. So these laws are to run the administration, to run the country smoothly in a way, like in a country, especially like country like India, we are the example of diversity, still living together, the people belonging to different caste, culture, creed, religion, etc., but they all live in harmony with each other. Because we all know that if we don't do so, our constitution will not allow any kind of discrimination or differences that may arise anytime in the society or in the country. So now in points I am going to tell you the needs of the constitution. First, it provides a set of basic rules and conditions. Okay, we all know, just now I have told you that we are the example of unity in diversity, all because of the rule related to equality, which is given and to be exercised by all, and no one can be discriminated. So everybody knows that they have to coexist. They will not fight in the name of religion, caste, culture. All are having the liberty to go according to their own ways of life. But the condition is that they will not create problems for others. They will not criticize the things unnecessarily which do not belong to them, like this. So everybody knows their limitations and their rights. And such thing gives assurance for proper coordination among the people living in a country. The second one is specification of decision making powers. Specification of decision making powers means that is also clear that who will make rules and laws and conditions for the people, okay, for various things. And for this we have a group of people called government or law making body, okay. And this is also mentioned according to the, or this is also mentioned in the constitution. And the government is formed according to the ways, methods given in the constitution. Like our constitution mentions that the government will be a democratic government which is elected by the people, and all the people who are the citizens of the country and above 18 years will have the right to take part in the political affair or to cast the votes. And other conditions are there to take part in the election. For there the age limit is different. The age limit is different. So different countries have different constitutions and they have different ways of forming the government or type of government, like democratic, presidential, parliamentary, limited monarchy, etc. In our country we have parliamentary form of government. All right. And in other countries, some other countries, they have presidential form of government, like USA. So this is another reason or need of the constitution. We know which is the authority to make laws for all the people. Now third need is to put some limitations on the government. Yes, especially in a democratic country, no one is above the law. All the people are equal in the eyes of law, and especially the constitutional law. Okay, even the people in the government who form the government, they will also follow the rules, laws, conditions mentioned for them in the constitution. Like they have their rights and responsibilities. Okay, so that they do not become unlimited in their power, they do not become dictatorial, and whatever rules and laws they will make for the people will be for the welfare of the people only, in general conditions, and no particular section will be favored unnecessarily or will be neglected. So all will be given due share and all will be taken care in the same way. So okay, so there is the provision of putting some limitations on the government, so that there is no torture of any person or group of people by anyone, no exploitation or no injustice anywhere, social, economical, political, cultural, religious, etc. Another thing or another need is to enable the government to fulfill the aspirations of the common people. Okay, this is related to the moral responsibility of the government to see that all the people, they are living happily, they are having no injustice, no problem, they all are treated equally, no group or no people, no person is exploited by, not even by the government or